The men paced back and forth in the farmyard, or stopped in groups beneath the 4 pine trees that sheltered the front of the house, and which Father had named for Clara, Tom, Caddie, and Warren. The men polished and cleaned and oiled their guns, smoked their pipes, and spat into the mud which their boots had churned in the tiny dooryard. Everyone felt that the strain of waiting had become almost unbearable. In the afternoon a few of the white men went to get more supplies. Tom, Warren, and Father went with them. The others watched them go, fearful and yet somehow relieved to see any stir of life along the road. Caddie felt a strain of waiting too, and she was impatient with the people who had no faith in the Indians. The Indians had not yet come to kill. Why should they come at all? Indian John had never been anything but a friend. Why should he turn against them now? Why should his people wish to kill hers? It was against all reason. Good John, who had brought her so many gifts, why should not everyone go home now and forget this ugly rumor which had started in the tavern? "Caddie," said Mrs. Woodlawn, "go fetch me a basket of turnips from the cellar, please." Caddie slipped on her coat, took up the basket, and went outside, where the cellar door sloped back against the grove at the side of the house. She had to brush by a group of men to get into the cellar. They were talking earnestly together, their faces dark with anger and excitement. "It is plagued irksome to wait," one of them was saying as Caddie brushed past. She was into the cellar and filled her basket. "Yes, it's irksome to wait," she said to herself, "but I don't know what they mean to do about it. They'd be sorry enough if the Indians came." But what they meant to do about it was suddenly plain to her as she came up the stairs again with the turnips. "The thing to do is to attack the Indians first," one man was saying. It was the man Kent, who had ridden out in the first night to spread the alarm. Caddie stopped still in her tracks, listening unashamed. "Yes," said the second man, "before they come for us, let us strike hard. I know where John and his Indians are camped up the river. Let's wipe them out. The country would be better without them, and then we could sleep peacefully in our beds at night." But the rumor came from the farther west. "Killing John's tribe would not destroy the danger," objected the third man. "It would be a beginning. If we kill or drive these Indians out, it would be a warning to the others that we deal hard with the redskins here." Caddie set her basket down upon the stairs. It suddenly seemed too heavy for her to hold. Massacre? Were the whites to massacre the Indians then? A sick feeling swept across her heart. Surely this was worse than the other. As if her thought had occurred to the first speaker, but in a more agreeable light, he said, "Let them say the men of Dunville massacre the Indians instead of waiting to be massacred." "Woodlawn will be against it," said more cautiously the third man. "Woodlawn puts too much faith in the Indians. If we can get enough men to our way of thinking, we need not consult Woodlawn. I don't believe in caution when our lives are in danger. Wipe the Indians out, is what I say. Don't wait for them to come and scalp us. Are you with me?" Okay, that's it to page 226.